Hey guys, it's Nancy. I'm back with my bare face. I'm doing this video for a friend. I'm going to show her some uses for brushes. She's not new to makeup whatsoever. She just is kind of new to different brushes. And I'm no real expert on it or anything, but I feel like I know a little bit, since I've been watching YouTube, so, anyway, just 1 second, I need to get, Nancy's never prepared. So, you can either use a brush, your fingertips, or the Beauty Blender, or like a dupe for foundation. All the time before I learned about brushes and stuff, I always applied my makeup with my fingers. Sometimes I still do. But this is a foundation brush. It is quite little for a foundation brush, so you can use bigger ones or whatnot. The stippling brush, which is by e.l.f., is $3, and you can use this for foundation. A lot of people like to use this for foundation, but I use it for blush. That's mainly what I use it for. Also, let me show you. This is just a little brush from e.l.f. as well, and it's for blush or highlighter. You can use it for either one of those. And then the little kabuki ones, you can use this to kind of just swirl everything together in your face. Or you can just use it, for powder, pretty much however you want. If you want to use blush, you can use that as well. But yeah, this is my Echo Tools foundation brush, and I am going to show you how I use it. And they call this a full powder brush, but I mainly just use this for highlighter because it's quite small, and I'll show you a different powder brush. And they call this the precision foundation brush. Girl, I have never used this except for highlighting. I mean, there's really no rules for brushes, but anyway. But yeah, I use this. I don't really know if it does anything, but I'm just gonna pat it on my face. That's what I've been doing with it, is just patting it on both sides. Alright, so let this sit for a minute. That mirror's kind of blurry. Yeah, I just got out of the shower and just tied my hair up. I have to say, my dark circles, of course, are still there. But as far as my acne and stuff, it's cleared up a lot. I don't know if it's just my routine, but yeah. Okay, I think that's settled in good enough. So what I'm going to use is this CoverGirl Warm Beige and True Blend. This is the True Blend one. What I like about these is that it actually has a top that you twist to open it and close it, so it doesn't all just come out. So however you want to put on your foundation, you can. But I just usually take it and just dot it around. I'm gonna get me some better lights for in here, because I just know that it's not that bright. Alright, so then I just take my brush and go around like this to make sure I'm buffing it in. I just swirl it around. And then up here my forehead. Sometimes I add some more. So I'm gonna add a little bit more down here to like go down my neck, because this foundation is just a little dark for me. So but I can make it work. And then I'll just usually just take my hand and rub it down. Okay. So this isn't a real heavy coverage foundation. Okay, and they make concealer brushes too, but I really don't use them. Like, this is a flat concealer brush, but more or less it looks like an eyeshadow one. So I would just use this maybe for eyeshadow. And this is the buffing concealer, so I really don't use it. So how I just do my eye concealer. Bella. This is an eyelid primer. This is just the e.l.f. and that's the mini one, and you can get this a full-size one for $1. It works really good. I have another one, but I like this one. And what I use this for, okay, so you know how you have, I have like these, I don't know if you can tell, I have fine lines underneath my eyes, and so when you put the eyelid primer underneath there, it helps with the oil and doesn't make your concealer crease as much. So yeah, this is actually pretty light for me, but it's the NYX HD. I have no idea what color it's in, but it is a little light for me. But since I have such dark circles, and I just draw a triangle, and then sometimes I'll take my fingers and just dab it in, or I just do my foundation brush and put it in. I'm just going to do one eye because I don't want it to be such a, long video. Okay. I know on the camera it's showing up like it's like really light right there, but That's just because my eyelashes are really light right there. So, there's the difference. And then, I don't have no tissue, but what you do is underneath your eye, you just take some tissue, put it underneath there and dab it for excess oil so it doesn't like stick in your lines. Okay? Alright, so what I'm going to talk about next. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do one of my eyes. I use eyelid primer, the same one. Just put this on. It just helps the eyeshadow stay on longer and, you know, for creasing. Bella, please stop chasing your tail. Jesus. Okay. So let me see what I'm gonna use. Because guess what? I didn't think that far before I did this. Okay. I'm just gonna use my Rimmel Green Sapphire. Alright. So, alright, I think Miss Jasmine really wanted to know about the eyes. Alright, so they have different looking type of eyeshadow brushes, like they call this one a dome shaped, and then this is a Sonia Kashuk, and it looks like this. Both of these are, you could pretty much use for the same thing, what I'm about to do. And here's just another one. It's, I call them shaders, dome brushes, whatever. So, I'm just going to use this Coastal Scents one. And for my eyeshadow, I like to pat it in. I don't like to rub it in. I just like to pat it in. See if I can get a more clear view over here. And that's not like really up to my standards, so I just take some more and then I'm gonna pat it in some more. Y'all, my dog's drinking off the damn toilet. You know, I don't know how to do all that fancy stuff with my camera or whatever. It's all good though. I think if people like you, they'll, you know, they'll watch you just 'cause. And I just noticed that this part's a little white and I can see it, so I'm going over it. So I just pat it in because I feel like it just packs on the color more. I actually shouldn't have went up in the crease, but that's okay. And it looks really dark on camera, but it's actually not that dark. Alright, and the next one I use is what I call a crease brush. They have different types of grease brushes. Or blending brushes, you know. Same thing to me. These are the e.l.f. ones. These are only $1. They work pretty good too. But I'm going to use my Coastal Scents one. And let's see. I'm going to take this color right here and put it in the crease. And that's how I do it. I just rock it back and forth. I can't lie, you know, blending can get... It took me a long time to, like, really learn how to blend. Anyway, I'm really going to have to fix this eyeshadow whenever I get off here. You know, I'm just showing what the brushes are for. But, you know, seeing up there in your socket, you just take it like that. And you just rock it back and forth, blending it out. So, okay. Now let me get to another brush real quick. This is an angle brush. I don't really use this. You can use it for your eyebrows. You can also use it, I guess, for eyeliner if you want to. My angled brushes, this is a pretty big one. You can use this for bronzer, but I like to use it for blush. Yeah, I have a lot that I like to use for blush. But I have two, so one of them I'll use for bronzer. And then my favorite powder brush is this e.l.f. one for $3. I like how the top is. And this is what I put all my powder on with. It's my most favorite one. Alright guys, I'm so sorry this was so long. But I hope I was able to help her out. Or help anyone out, really. Alright, with one dark black eye, I'll see you all later. Bye.